The amount of biogas produced by Groenland's biogas plant every year is equivalent to 8 million litres of diesel. That's enough fuel to cover 14 million kilometres by bus every year. And that's a lot. But how is biogas actually made? Well, let's take you through the production process at the Groenland biogas plant. We need raw materials to produce biogas, and at Groenland, we use sewage sludge, food waste and industrial waste. Sewage sludge is everything left over after wastewater has gone through a sewage treatment works and the clean water has been returned to the sea. Food waste is everything that gets thrown into your brown bin, together with leftover food from institutional households and cast-off food waste from grocery stores. Industrial waste is made up of various types of degradable organic waste suitable for biogas production. For example, fish waste, fat and much more. These three groups of raw materials undergo similar processes in being converted into biogas, but there are some differences. When it arrives at the biogas plant, sewage sludge is pre-treated to remove all of the stuff that shouldn't be in it. For example, cotton buds, plastic grit and other foreign substances. Following this, it undergoes a centrifuge dewatering process, during which it is subjected to centrifugal force to separate out the water. Food waste needs to go through a separate pre-treatment process due to its composition. Brown bin waste is a mixture of food and garden waste, so it needs to be pre-treated to separate out the garden waste. The residue then goes to another area, where it's mixed with food waste from institutional households and cast-off food waste from grocery stores, and treated again to separate out any plastic packaging, grit or other foreign substances. Industrial waste doesn't need to undergo any particular pre-treatment or dewatering. Eventually, all of the raw materials end up in a production process called thermal hydrolysis, an advanced heat treatment that uses high temperatures by steam injection to help the raw materials convert more quickly to gas and creates a product free of bacteria and pathogens. Following this, the waste goes on to one of the last stages, which is the digestion process that produces the biogas. At this point, the raw material is kept in the digesters tanks for anywhere from 12 to 30 days to ensure a satisfactory decomposition. The biogas is produced and collected at the top of the tanks before the gas is directed to the gas treatment. This comprises a further treatment before it can be fed into Lysa's gas network for sale, mainly as a carbon-neutral fuel. The digestate that is left over in the digesters is also an important resource enriched with valuable nutrients and organic matter. It goes through a final dewatering process and is then put into a storage tank where it can be used as fertilizer for agricultural use, compost or soil improver. All of this makes a perpetual value chain whereby we utilise our local resources in a good way. Groenland's biogas plant also contributes to the management of large amounts of sludge and waste in Rogaland, as well as supplying the increasing demand for biogas. It's eco-friendly and the future gains are enormous. Now that is something to think about.